Okay, please click on the Vision link up on the top left hand portion of your screen. It'll bring up a window with a bunch of paragraphs misaligned in a way with left, middle, and right alignment pattern. And you'll see the title. Again, it's Vision, and I will begin this section. Nurturing and constantly expounding a vision may seem to some as a marketing gimmick. I consider it as an essential roadmap that will keep you on track with long-term objectives when day-to-day challenges become overwhelming. Nurturing a vision should not be seen as a presumptuous act. The only barrier to entry in this club is fear of ridicule. There is no right or wrong in this area. I encourage you to use and combine other people's ideas while making them your own. Why are we discussing vision? Again, this delves into a bit of business history. I mean, you probably all heard about the lives of famous and wonderful entrepreneurs out there who created industries that are present today. You may have heard of Bill Gates, Henry Ford, Rockefeller, all those guys, and how its vision and their success usually go hand in hand. Well, what I'd like to do is just break that down into a language that we can all understand. I mean, most of us will not accomplish the feats of a Bill Gates or a Henry Ford from a business perspective. But nonetheless, it is important to have a vision, in my opinion, as it will bring you long-term benefits as well as short-term day-to-day benefits. If you'd like, there are two sites which are helpful in maybe looking at the vision of some of today's entrepreneurs as well as the vision they've been working on for the past 20 years. You can click on one of the links I have there under two visionaries. First one is for Bill Gates, and that's going to take you over to his personal website under the Microsoft.com domain. And I think this is a very useful website because within it you can look up the main points of the various books Bill Gates has written, various essays that he's written throughout the years. And obviously, you can also attempt to email Bill and see if he'll respond back to you. But in any event, I think the great value of looking at other people's ideas, and namely the ideas of people who have had a knack for figuring out or helping shape today's economy, is very useful. In terms of Microsoft, Bill Gates, one of the things which you can research later on your own is the fact that since going back to 1975, they were expounding a vision which they are still building today, which is having their motto used to be will enable everybody to have a PC on every desktop. And back in 1975, computers were only available to people who either worked for large corporations, or if you were in university, you usually had access to a computer by paying a pretty high nominal fee. Pretty much, computers were inaccessible back then, so the whole idea of a society where everyone had their own personal computer was definitely revolutionary for its time. But this may seem like just a silly motto, but in reality, if you look at the history of Microsoft and Bill Gates, spanning from 1975 onwards, their strategy has been really sticking close to its game plan. I mean, even though today the main emphasis is on the internet, the emphasis is still writing software for a bigger and bigger computer or PC market. And obviously they've come to dominate that. Another website that you can go out and visit with your time would be the website of Paul Allen, which is www.paulallen.com. You can click on a link I've supplied there. This is another interesting link just because what Paul Allen is doing is he's mostly focusing today, his time these days on the venture capital world. He owns a big venture capital firm called Vulcan Ventures, and which has been doing pretty well over the past 10 years, investing in companies that are dealing with high tech. And if you want to get a glimpse of where he thinks the industries are going, definitely check out this site, because it can be very useful within that. But enough of talking about Bill Gates and Paul Allen. There's a lot of other visionaries and entrepreneurs that we can go read about or read essays that they've written. But what I like to focus on is, the vision that I'm going to try to expound within the seminar. Pretty much, my vision can be summarized in the following. The web may be just another business tool. However, it is a revolutionary business tool. It is reshaping the competitive scope of every existing marketplace. It is the only delivery mechanism for such a vast number of technologies and disciplines within a universal networked environment. TV, radio, audio, video, print, email, advertising, desktop publishing, business intelligence, customer care, marketing, graphic design, multimedia, publishing, video conferencing, software, business automation, etc. I can help your organization understand the ongoing revolution and turn a threat into an opportunity. My mission is to design and implement flexible and adaptive e-business strategies that enable effective results and fit your organization's culture. Creative and radical thinking, combined with method and rigor, are essential in order to design and implement effective solutions for the complex challenges of our time. Now, the mission statement or vision that I've just described, I've been nurturing for the past 6 years or so. And, back in 1994, when I was putting things down on paper time, this was not too far from what I started with. And what nurturing a vision has done for me over the past number of years has really been to provide me with a roadmap. In fact, my career has always, in a way, focused on leveraging the web as a revolutionary business tool, although I've been involved in different segments within that wide area. The passion has always been the same. So if this can be helpful in any way to yourself, obviously having a vision will definitely enable you to have a roadmap that will keep you closer to your to the area of your professional life that you have the most passion for. There are also other reasons why having a vision can be helpful in the enterprise, both in the long term or short term, which I will go into later on. But at this point, I'd like to call your attention back to the main web window. If you've been browsing on the other web windows at this time, please return to the presentation, as we'll be going into the approach section within the next 10 seconds. Please click on approach, and I will give you 5 seconds to catch up.